I quit my high-paying job in the tech industry and moved to Montana to pursue my dream of starting my own whiskey distillery. Just around $25,000 to my name and a few pieces of equipment I brought with me. We're starting from scratch. Will our whiskey distillery be successful? We'll find out. This is Whiskey RP. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Whiskey RP. Today we are doing another contract for Isaac. This one's going to be a little different. It's going to be the last time we're doing a contract for him, and it's our first time ever harvesting black beans, which will be interesting to see how the yield is on this field. And why am I so interested in this field, and why is it the last time? Well, Isaac's retiring. This field's been in his family forever. He does not have any interest in selling it. He's still waiting for his kids to decide if they're going to take over farming. But while that happens, we're going to lease it from him. And since he gets a nice return in that by us maintaining the field while his plans get decided, leasing is not too expensive. It's going to be about $5,000 a year. Might be a little high for other things, but it seems like a good deal for me. We'll definitely make more than $5,000 profit from this field. Afterwards, I'm guessing it'll be a great deal for us, and eventually maybe his kids will decide, they don't want to have anything to do with farming, and Isaac will then, say, hey, you can have it. No, not have it, but he'll sell it to us, which would be ideal with, how close it is to our property and everything. And then this field next to us is owned by a different family, which I would like to approach long-term as well as we keep expanding our farm. I would personally like to expand this direction and not that direction, but, gonna have to name our price on some of these fields. We might have to pay above market value to talk these existing farmers out of their property. Well, that being said, we'll get this contract done. It'll help us out a little bit more, getting closer to being able to purchase the harvester for our grapevines. And in another month or two, we should have some fields to harvest as well. So it's getting exciting around the farm. Real talk here for a second. Let me know what you think about that leasing price. I am willing to adjust it and go with a higher value or even a lower value if you deem it necessary, if we get some comments about that. I personally have a little bit of property that we lease out to a farmer here locally. He pays us $400 a year for it. Very low, but from my research and what I did, it is the going rate. We're not getting ripped off in our area. I'm not 100% sure how leasing works in Montana. Didn't do any research on that. But let me know what you think. We could adjust it. But as of now, we're going to go with $5,000. The harvest is all finished. We got a little over 45,000 liters to deliver. It's going to be exciting to see how Isaac takes care of us on this. And then after that, we're going to finalize that lease with him. Okay. Moment of truth. Get these turned in for Isaac. Nice extra almost $10,000 for us. We're gonna get this equipment back over to Isaac's place and then have a nice conversation with him about the lease. Well, we got another $8,000 from that contract. Was pretty nice, and we did settle on $5,000 for the first year. So next year on September, we'll have to pay him another $5,000, and let me actually send him that money right now. We'll wire it over to him. All right, we're all set, and it's time to prep this. I think we definitely will be doing barley in this, and Isaac's really taking care of this. It doesn't need lime. I had a conversation with him, so we could cultivate it. Plow it might be good, but I think we will just cultivate it because it's a good-sized field, and we're still not sure about the wheat or the barley process. So this will be a good opportunity to get started on that so we can start stockpiling that for when we have our whiskey factory. We're starting to get it cultivated up. There's not much else we can do on the farm. I think we will spend the rest of the day getting this cultivated, and then we will be planting the barley. I do need to check on the computer and see if we had any orders of the maple syrup come in, because we might be able to take care of that. I'm hoping we get a few more. And I constantly am checking the used market to see if a harvester has come in. Nothing yet for the grapes. I was hoping to be able to get a used one, but that's not looking promising at the moment. Oh man, this field's looking nice. Time to get the cedar out and ready to go. Oh, so pretty. So ready to get this barley going. First time for everything, and it's our first time to plant barley. Really excited about this. This is a huge milestone for the whiskey distillery. We're gonna have to look into the budget of that plant next after the yeast plant's built. Hoping we hear from them, gosh, in October or November, get that going. But we're looking hot. We're looking good. We got almost $180,000. Still got to check on our maple sales, see if we got some of those this month. But I wanted to get this planted and ready. Next month we'll have to do some more fertilizer on it and some weed treatment. But we should be pretty solid here. Just filling up the seeds again. We ran out already. Great progress happening. I'm so excited about finally planting barley. Boy, oh boy, does that field look good. Very exciting. Let's check on the maple syrup sales. Just finishing loading up. We have 2 pallets left to our name, but the rest were purchased, so we'll get them delivered and see where we're sitting financially. We're getting close to being able to purchase that grape harvester. All right, it's all loaded up. We got just over 2,000 liters. We're gonna get it dropped off at the distribution plant here, or the distribution center. After selling all the syrup, we are sitting at $188,000, almost 189. It is October, early in the morning. There's not a lot to do. We will take a look at the barley in a little bit. We might need to fertilize it and weed it. I just need to double check that. And then right now we're trying to sell the silage. We have 38,000 liters. It's a smaller load than we did last time because we didn't cut the field by the vineyard, but it should be pretty good. I keep spacing the yeast factory, so we still need another 50,000 plus about another 80,000 to our name to get the equipment we need, as well as get that building completely paid for. Since we already have that outstanding loan, we're not going to be able to take out another construction loan until that one's paid off. That's what the bank told us. Credit's not good enough yet, but we'll get there. Almost $22,000 in bales. Not bad. That puts us at the dollar amount for the grape harvester, but again, that yeast plant's going to be just as important, so we need a little bit more cash. Well, that didn't take too much time, just the weeds to take care of next month, and the fertilization's looking great, so that's pretty set for the barley field. I'm excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait, and I've been keeping my eye on the used market for a grape harvester, and I think we're going to have to pay a delivery fee because there's nothing close by, and it still would be cheaper to get a used one, but we're going to keep our eye on that until pretty much the last minute when we need to harvest that, so we don't want to buy it too soon just in case something else pops up. And we got a nice order for the maple syrup, so we're going to deliver that. Another, 4 pallets were ordered. I think the word on the street is starting to get out there about our amazing maple syrup, so looking awesome there. After processing those, we're sitting at 236,000, still a little short. Boy, it's been a busy few months. We got this exciting new field going with our barley. Let's go ahead and park right here. We got our grapes that are getting close to being able to be harvested, as well as our soybeans and our sugar beets. Things are getting real busy on Whiskey RP. All right, that's all the time we have for this episode. Let me know what you think of this series. It's going to be fun to make. Hit the subscribe and like button if you want to catch all of these episodes as we pursue our dream to create a whiskey distillery. It's going to be fun. We got some cool ideas along the way to pull off. I'll catch you on the next one.